everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're finally doing another storing video. I'm filming this a little later than I would want, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Also, we have 1,000,001 comebacks to talk about. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of them, and we're going to have to table them to the next storing. But just so you know, just so you're keeping up, this is the storing for March and April. And most of my comebacks I have written down that I want to talk about are from March and April. I think I have some from like the last day of February. And we're going to get as far as we can. And also, nails. I just went very simple. I had to go short. Oh my God. So I went and did a pottery class. Maybe I'll show what I made. I made 2 pieces. It was like an hour and a half long, but I had to cut my nails short. I didn't even go as short as I'm supposed to. That's because I'm attached. It's because I've been growing them out so well and they've been doing so good lately and they've just been so cute and I've been doing so much nail art. So because they're short, I decided to just go like bling. Maybe I'll show my finished pieces in a video. I'm picking them up in June, so remind me and I'll show you what I made. But anyway, we have lots of cards to store, a lot of trades, a lot of sales. I think this is majority of a Poke Market haul. Fun stuff. And some of these comebacks feel lifetimes ago. Like I'm about to talk about G-Dragon's album. Man, that was so long ago now. I did talk about like his singles that he put out, but like that's really it. There was technically a pre-release single that was like OT3 Big Bang. I didn't like it. It felt very dated to me, but it exists. So like, period. But I'm not super familiar with like G-Dragon stuff. I definitely know like a lot of his singles and his like popular stuff. Like I've been a K-pop fan. Like I know who G-Dragon is and I know his songs, but like not everything. This album was pretty good. It was kind of like retro-y. I loved the title track, Too Bad, collaboration with Anderson .Paak. I enjoyed the B-sides. I think my favorite I'm gonna claim is Take Me. It's kind of like a fun, like, you know, when I say the driving beat, not like a beat that you would drive to. It's like, it's going. We're going. You know what I'm saying? A driving beat. But yeah, check it out if you hadn't. I would recommend that. Next, we have to talk about Lisa's album. Guys, the end of February, like 2 major comebacks happened, and then all of April, like these feel so long ago. And I'm filming this in May. Like what even is time anymore? But Lisa's album. Also, this is kind of an addendum to my last storing video. I forgot to talk about Born Again. Girl, that's probably my favorite single of hers that came out. I can't believe that I forgot to talk about it. I'm so mad at myself, but like, it's great. It's a disco song. It's got some great singing in it. Music video is like not the best, but like I still like it. Born Again, recommend. Fuck Up the World, I couldn't give a shit less about. Like genuinely, I really don't care about Fuck Up the World. I heard it once and I was like, okay. And that's a song that exists. Like, it's just not my cup of tea. And the album was low-key disappointing. And we're gonna get into this with like the Blackpink girlies. Is it worlds better than anything that YG/Teddy would produce? Yes. Does that mean that it's perfect? No, absolutely not. Specifically Lisa's, which I think I'm not counting Jisoo in this conversation because Jisoo's was like at least a K-pop album, whereas these Rosé, Lisa, and Jennie have been doing more Western promotions. And also Jisoo's was like a mini album and not a full album. You know, so sorry Jisoo, you don't get included in this conversation, but maybe actually you're welcome Jisoo because I'm about to kind of be negative. Lisa was my least favorite album out of the 3, and it just felt like songs that were given to her. And I feel that same way about the other 2 girls' albums, but the most I felt it was with Lisa's. One of my favorite songs was When I'm With You, the Tyla collab, but I was like, this is a Tyla song. Like, they just stuck Lisa on a Tyla song. This isn't a Lisa song with Tyla. Granted, this is like their first like big thing, so we'll see, but I'm just kind of like, it felt like so exciting. Like we got Apatu, we got Rockstar, we got Mantra. Like these first singles of all these albums was like, wow, they're really gonna give us something good. And then it just steadily like just kept going down. And while there were some good gems in there, and I do like some of the songs, it's just not for me. And then the songs that I felt like were the most Lisa were like not my type of music. So it's kind of a me problem. Because what am I expecting from a rapper of a YG group? You know what I mean? They're going to make like YG rap music for their solo. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. The one B-side that I would say like I enjoyed besides like other singles on the album was honestly Elastigirl. I was not expecting to like Elastigirl, but there's just something about that beat that just like travels in your headphones, and I just like am a low-key addicted to it. So there you go. And now we have to talk about Jennie. But first, strategy progress is looking good. I've pretty much finished Momo. I need Momo's target card, but that's pretty much, look at me go. Oh, I need to get another binder. This one is too full. But yeah, so Jennie is, I would say, my favorite album of the three. I enjoyed her album. Like Jennie, I think is very iconic, but it's not a song that I particularly like to listen to in the car, but I do like watching the performances. I like the dance. I also never talked about Zen. Zen was technically a pre-release, but Zen is also a song that I like don't like to listen to. Zen is not a song I want to play. Zen is a song I want to watch. I have to watch the music video because the music video is so good. And that's maybe like a compliment to the music video directors, is that I don't give a fuck about the song. I care about how the music video is edited to the song and like the art of that. And yeah, but anyway, so I did like a few of her B-sides. Start a War, Damn Right. Damn Right is so good. And with the IE, I liked the Jennifer Lopez interpolation. But overall, yeah, like there was a lot of songs that I was kind of like, ugh. So we'll see where it goes with the Blackpink girlies. Like I definitely want them to continue to make music. Like I like them, but it was just interesting. You know what I mean? Also, I made a cover. Please don't judge it too hard. I had an extra copy, so I made this. It's my favorite concept. I also like that it's all very blue, but it's my first time ever making one of these like collages that people like to make. But like I've done scrapbooking and stuff before. Like I'm very crafty. You guys know I make quilts, so like I know how to do things, but like I don't know, I do like this that I cut out. I think the pictures are really pretty. I think I like it. And now I also have like a half cut up album, so like maybe I'll just make the other few members and just like post them on Macari and see who wants to buy them. I'm keeping hot cards separate, at least the pobs, but I am going to store the album cards. And also we have to talk about 17, another subunit, Hoshi and Woozi. I hated almost all of the songs on this, but I like Hoshi and Woozi. Is this volume 1? I think so. Then Bleached Aura, which is a gorgeous card. Look at that. I'm still mad about this. This is ugly. Not because of her, not because of the pose, but because of the damn tube. Why did they do that? Just give me this picture blown up, please. I seriously was just gonna collect the Target card and put it there. I mentioned that, but yeah, it was a little mini album, and I just like didn't like any of these songs. I'm so sorry. I think that they are so much fun to watch on stage. Obviously, like they're 17 members, and they're two of like the most like, I mean, Hoshi is Hoshi, you know what I mean? But like, I kind of wish they would have done something a little more, I don't know. It just wasn't my speed, but that's okay. 17's having a comeback, I think, in May. So that'll be very exciting. Also, she's here. I spent probably $100 on this card, which for an Anti-Fragile broadcast is probably about what they would go. But I felt like this was a pretty good price, and I finally got the broadcast that I wanted to collect for this era. And I think it's so cute. I'm so glad I decided to do this because I think it's a lot of fun. But yes, it is a very expensive card. And so I understand if you're like, why the hell would you spend that much money on a piece of cardboard? Because like, why would I? Next, Yeji's solo debut. Honestly, surprised that like this solo debut even like happened. Just because it feels so early on in their career. But also, is that just because like COVID stopped time? Because like ITZY are like inching towards contract renewal. I mean, it's next year for them, I'm pretty sure, right? The fact that (G)I-DLE are like having their contract renewal right now, 7-year anniversary, and they're gonna have like a comeback coming out, that feels crazy to me because I'm like, (G)I-DLE, those are like, they're like, should be like a 2-year-old group. In my head, I'm like, they're rookies, you know what I mean? But they're not. time, the passage of time. For Yeji's solo debut, I was worried because they did like little solo songs on, that was the Untouchable album. And I didn't really like her solo song. So I was a little worried. I was like, what is this? What is this solo debut gonna be? But I actually really liked Air. It wasn't like, it didn't blow my mind, but it's good. I really like the dance. I like the song. I think it's very catchy. I think she sounds great. I think she looks great in the music video. Yeah, there was a little mini album, and I did like pretty much the whole mini album. Invasion is definitely that girl. Go listen to Invasion. And 25/8 is kind of boring, but I love the note progression of the... But like, it's just so good. I don't know. I just was really liking it. And then next we have Seulgi, and it was very cute because they were promoting at the same time, and then everyone was calling them the Airbnb subunit. It was just, guys, I love K-pop. Okay, I don't know. It just brought back some of like the fun feelings I have when groups are promoting together. I don't know. I was enjoying myself. But yes, Seulgi. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is her first comeback. I loved 28 Reasons. I thought the album was great. Anywhere But Home was probably like one of my top stream songs the year it came out. Like, I freaking loved that song so much. But anyway, this song was Baby Not Baby. And I will say, it took me like 2 or 3 listens. But once I got it, I fucking got it, okay? So cool the way it like progresses. And it's like an actual song that's like has like different moments and different progressions, like I said. Also, this is an easy broadcast as well. This one wasn't near as expensive. Also, I think the Fear Not set is a little bit cheaper, but I like this card more than the other one, so that's the one I picked. The music video is awesome. I love the concept. She looks great. Kind of like Britney Spears. Da-na-na. What song is that? Hit Me Baby One More Time. And then also sang Oops, I Did It Again in the lyrics too. So I don't know. I just really enjoyed this. And the whole album is great. Praying. I also liked her interpolation of Rolling with the Homies from the Clueless soundtrack. There's also Whatever. There's also Weakness. And also Better Days was like definitely my least favorite, but I still didn't hate it. Oh my God, this was a great album. Oh my God. And Irene and Seulgi are having a comeback soon in May. So like, girls, next video is going to be, I can't wait for the next time we have a storing video because it's going to be awesome. I can't believe I'm going to live in a time with an Irene and Seulgi comeback, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about Seulgi. Anyway, Airbnb unit, both of them 8. I was really excited to see my girls being solo artists. Also, I'm finishing this row. We're slowly finishing Crazy. I finished this page. I forgot to like make a big deal about it. It looks so good. 1-800 Hot and Fun outfit. And I don't know if I have any like cards to put back here. I don't think I do, but let me look. No, I do not. So this is, oh, sorry. I was about to say this is it, but I set aside these 2 cards because I accidentally bought both of them. I was supposed to pick between one. Which card do we like better, girlies? Because only one gets to stay. One of these is more expensive. So should I keep the more expensive one? This one, because this one's from their stamp book event. And I think it's cute, but I don't know. Let's look. Option 1, stamp book. Option 2, some fan sign. I think I like this one just because, like, I don't know, we never see a pose like this from her before. If you hate this decision, write about it in the comments. Look, it looks good. And now I can sell that card and get something new. Anyway, next. Say My Name. Hip Homies group came back with just a cute little, like, New Jack Swing song. It was not life-changing, but I thought it was cute. It's very catchy. Yeah, I enjoyed this comeback. Also, I listened to the little mini album and I did like a B-side. Their debut one, I didn't like barely anything off that EP, but I liked XOXO. Good for Say My Name. I hope they continue. Also, very important, very exciting. We are finishing this first page. I have a debut era Changmin card. This binder's too tall, so like you can't see, but once we get to the middle of it, you'll be able to see more. Oh, sserafim. If you want to hear more about that, I will be posting an unboxing. I think it'll come out after this video, but I did film. I'm finishing this page too. Whoa, cool. I did film the last piece of the compilation that I needed. So I just need to edit it and upload it, which, you know, is the hardest part. I thought Hot was fine. I really like the B-sides more. Ash is my favorite, Come Over is second place. And then So Cynical I also thought was fine. Yeah, next, NMIX. Oh girl. Oh girl. First, we have to talk about their pre-release, which was called High Horse. What an interesting song. I really liked High Horse more than I thought I would. Completed this page. I don't know what is about it. There's just something so addictive in it. And it's obviously like helped by how good of vocalists they are, because there's some awesome vocal moments in this song and really cool dance. Loved High Horse. And then Know About Me is awesome as well. And I'm just like, oh, sorry. Completed this page, and we're also about to complete this page. Finally, Fantasy Part 1 is done. I feel like I've been sitting on these cards for a while, and we're also about to complete this page. Dude, I think I was just like trying to catch up, get completed with Changmin. Oh, and I have a replacement for this damaged card. If you want this damaged card, I'll send it to you for free. There. And we do have stuff for Trigger. Anyway, Know About Me is so fucking good. Oh my God, NMIX are like really finding their stride, and I hope they continue to release good music like this, because I've been so excited for all of it. I think it's all great, except I didn't love this B-sides. Normally I feel like I don't like the NMIX title track, but then they give me a good B-side, and so then I like really like the B-side. But like this album was like the singles were the standouts, and the B-sides were kind of like, eh. Next, we have the boyz. So they came back with Unexpected. I unboxed it. I talked about it all already. If you want to know my thoughts, go watch that. It's already uploaded and everything. I'll just say I liked VVV. I didn't love it. The album is great. And if you take anything away from this video, go listen to Misdemeanor. stayc, baby, same thing. I really have grown on Bebe. I don't remember how it was in my unboxing, so go watch that unboxing. It's only like 7 minutes long. It's so short. But like I've really grown to love Bebe. And yeah, I don't love the two B-sides, so there you go. But yeah, go watch that unboxing. It'll take you like 2 seconds to watch it. And I'm finishing this page. Next, I don't even want to spend any time talking about this, but Stray Kids did release like a special album with Giant Korean version, which I didn't like Giant. And then they had a bunch of unit songs. I didn't really love any of the unit songs. So there you go. Next. So many of you might notice I don't really talk about BTS that much because I'm not super into them. I used to be, but I kind of fell out of it. Whatever, you don't care. And I definitely have not been keeping up with most of the solo stuff. But I will say, Mona Lisa, it's so simple, just like a chill, cute little song. I really, really liked it. It's just so catchy and so fun. And I also like the lyrics. I think it's cute. It's cute. It's fun. So thanks, J-Hope. Next, we have Kiki. So I was really excited for this because I wanted to see where they were going to take their singles. So I did talk about I Do Me last video. So if you missed my thoughts, I didn't really like it. I talk about it in my last storing video. But they finally have their album come out. Like, I guess this is their official debut. And Been That Girl or BTG, I didn't love it. It wasn't that good to me. I don't know. I just feel like I haven't been loving like any 5th gen stuff really. That's not true. I do like some, but just like, it's weird how it's like an overwhelming minority of things I enjoy. And I feel like that's kind of like an interesting thing that's been going on lately. I don't know. I try not to judge too hard because like, I don't know, like it's really not that serious. Like if a group releases a bad song, you know what I mean? But I did like the B-side One-Off. So like shout out to them. So we'll see what Kiki do in the future. I'm really confused on like what direction they're supposed to be going in because like they're kind of like trying to give like quirky, but then they're not leaning in hard enough to, in my opinion, to like really give quirky. I don't know. Also, I think there's like a 12-year-old in that group. I mean, I think there's a 12-year-old in Say My Name too. Ugh. I finished NCT, so we're moving on to smaller binders. Next, we have to talk about 10. 10 released a solo comeback. I really, really liked his solo debut last year. I don't know if any of y'all remember, but like that whole mini album was like very important to me last year. And Stunner is great. I really, really liked Stunner. I'm really glad that his first comeback like was good. There was a pre-release that was not good. I did not like Bambola. He said, remember that I am an NCT member and gave us the most NCT song ever. The album was not as good as his first album, but I still thought it was fine. I really liked Enough For Me and Butterfly. Those are the two B-sides I will shout out. But yeah, 10. NCT solos are just, it's solo season, baby. You know, it's military season, which means it's solo season. Next we have to talk about evnne. And I didn't love this song, but I liked it more than their evnne song. This one was a little more my speed, but I still something is missing for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just like a catty old lady. I don't know. I feel like I try to give these groups a fair shot, and it's just like they just aren't, they're not sparking anything for me. But yeah, so if you didn't like evnne by evnne, try Sign and see if that is more your speed. Also, we have a trade that came in for zb1's new album. I got a today. This was the hide version, I'm pretty sure. That's what we're gonna call it. Okay, next, Artemis, where they released a full version of Burn, which was like a song that was teased, that was going to be released by Luna, and then wasn't released by Luna when like Jade and Jong left the company or whatever. And now Artemis released a full version of it. And it honestly went a different direction than what I thought it was going to. But I really liked this. I think the music video is really cool. A lot of people are dogging on it. I thought it was really cool. I thought the outfits were cute. The girls looked so hot. I'm so sad that this was just a freaking single though. I wish that this was like a pre-release to an album. I don't know if it is, and I'm just dumb. Maybe there will be an album with this song like on it coming out soon, but this did have a little like intro thing called Light It Up. I don't know, y'all. I want more music because the Doll album last year was so fucking good. Like, Artemis, give me more music, please. Okay, next. So Moonsua and Xion from Billy did like a little solo thing, and I didn't like this. Did they look good? Yes, but this song was not for me, and there's no B-sides or no nothing, but I'm interested to see if Billy does more like subunit stuff. That would be really fun. Also, I have a trade that came in, and it's the cutest version because it's him holding a cucumber, and I just think it's so cute. Okay, next, speaking of NCT solos, we have Mark. And Mark had a pre-release with Haechan, which is just like, I was eating it up. It didn't even matter what the song sounded like. I did enjoy the song. I don't think it was like perfect, but I liked the vocal parts in it, and it was just interesting how like both of them were rapping and singing. I really hope we get to see more unit stuff because I love them so much. I would say overall I liked plus 82 Pressin. And then 1999 I thought was good. It wasn't what I was expecting from Mark, low-key. I wasn't expecting him to go like super kind of retro-y. The album was fine. I did like Vancouver and Loser. They were both very like chill. Ooh, what version is this? On Air, I'm pretty sure, right? Again, that's what we're going with. This is something I pulled too. Slay. And I wanted to like watching TV with Crush, but just something was going on with like those verses, and just like the switch ups were happening too often in the song. I just didn't like it, but I want to like it more than I do. But anyway, the whole album was very interesting. It was like, it truly was like trying to tell a story, which I did think was interesting. Especially because there was a lot of interludes and like speaking parts, and like, it was just a cool, shit. This is not that. Oh God. Yes, this is a replacement card to replace my damaged one. There we go. Okay. So it was an interesting listen through. I will say that. But yeah, like, I don't know. Again, sort of Lisa, same kind of thing where it was like, I don't know what I was expecting from like the rapper of NCT. But I did enjoy some songs on there, so that's good. Next we have &1, which they came back with a song called Kickstart. I didn't like Kickstart, but this album, girl, the B-sides on this album are awesome. I Know You, just like take a pause real quick and go play I Know You. Only if you like 80s inspired K-pop music. If you don't, you won't like it, but I love it. It's such like a like a sassy kind of like fuck you kind of song, but it's like so good. Wow, I really, really liked it. And I also liked Who Are You, which was like a more cuter B-side from them, which I also really like cute &1, and I hope they continue to do cute stuff in the future. But yeah, &1, they're just like one of those, since I don't collect them, I feel like I'm not like super duper into them, but like I always check out their stuff and I'm always rooting for them. Next we have Eunice from Universe Ticket. I checked out their debut and I liked it, Superwoman. And I didn't like their second song. I can't remember what it was called. But this song is so good. It's called Swicy because I think it's supposed to be sweet and spicy. So maybe it's Sweecy. I don't know. Whatever. But this whole album is really good. From a Seed, something, something, something. It's a long ass title. So good. I also liked Spring Rain. I also liked Good Feeling. I just like was having the time of my life listening to this cute little album. So good for them. I really am excited for more things that they release in the future. I was a little worried because I was like, this first comeback, like I don't love it, but this one was good. And then next we have Odd Youth, which I didn't love their debut and I don't like this song. It's just, I appreciate that they're leaning into the weird, but it's just like not weird enough. Again, they're leaning in more than I think Kiki does, but it's still not weird enough for me. And maybe it's just the combination of I don't like the song either, but I did like their little B-side Bubble Bubble. I think there was other songs on this album, but I don't think I liked them, but Bubble Bubble was cute. Also, look, my weekly, I'm so sad. If you missed my setting up video, I talked about it more. I'm so sad. If you don't know, basically the lowdown is they didn't officially disband, they just left their company, but like all of the members basically mentioned that there's no talks of continuing on as a group. So we will see if they even do anything. I mean, if someone re-debuts in a new group or goes solo, like I'll definitely see if I want to check it out. But like, oh, my little collection back here. I'm so sad, guys. I fucking hate K-pop companies. They suck. We honestly got further than I thought. But I'm not going to start talking about this next comeback because I won't be able to finish talking about it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to start something I can't finish. We'll just pick up where we left off next time. But I do have cards for this little cherry binder. Let me zoom in because I feel like it's so far away. I've got two Ive Pobs. I believe this is Iso. And my bias in Ive, which is Gull. And how cute is this card? And I feel like we rarely ever get to like visit this binder. I wonder how I should like organize this. I think I'm gonna put Gala at the front just for now since she's new and I want to like appreciate her. Cute. This is from Ive Switch. I don't remember what Pob it is. Oh, with Mew. There you go, cherry binder progress. And that is going to do it for today's storing. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on any of these comebacks. Just for a frame of reference, next time we're gonna start with Kai's comeback. So anything that came out the same day as Kai or after Kai will be in that next video. But I did pretty good. I only had 4 things written down. Kai and then 3 other things. So pretty damn good for the amount of shit I wanted to talk about and the amount of yapping I like to do. Like and subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on my trading Instagram. You can follow me on my Twitter. You can buy from my Macari page. I think it's going to be my sserafim hot compilation unboxing. We'll see though. I don't know that for sure. And now we're kind of like hitting like a dry spell in K-pop. Like all of the groups that I collect had comebacks pretty much. And then now it's like gonna be like, I feel like not that many groups that I collect are coming back, but there are a lot of fun comebacks coming out soon. So I can't wait till the end of June when we do another storing video. And that'll be halfway through the year. So that'll be exciting. That's crazy. Time is going. Time. She just keeps going. She just keeps moving and she's just leaving me in the dust back here. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see y'all in the next one.